So I'm back again on YouTube, and today I want to be talking about the top-down analysis. This video will be straight. I'm trying to not cut this video. I've been off YouTube for a while because I've been working on some things by the side, which I would come out to tell you guys later on. And majorly, it's not easy making content like this. So please and please, if you're seeing any of my video and you're gaining value from it, do also smash the like button and subscribe to this channel so YouTube can promote this video to other people that need it. So today I'm not going to do any cut and join type of thing. I'm going to be all straight. So we're going to be talking about top-down analysis today, how to do a proper top-down analysis. A lot of traders don't know how to do top-down analysis. They feel like top-down analysis is just, as everyone says, moving from higher time frame all the way down to lower time frame. But now there's a system you need to apply when moving from the higher time frame all the way down to the lower time frame. So let me start. For those who don't know what top-down analysis is, top-down analysis in the forex market is basically when you move from a higher time frame and you analyze the market all the way down to the lower time frame. Higher time frame could be the monthly, could be the weekly view, could be the daily view and whatnot. Whereas lower time frame could be 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, depending on the type of trader you are. And let me just give this as a quick example. Let's say, for example, you're for me, I'm in Nigeria. I'm currently in Lagos City, Nigeria. And if you're looking at things from the broader view, you could say that, okay, ElvisBillman is in what? Africa. Now, Africa is looking at things from, I'm in the world, and I'm in where? Africa. Which part of Africa am I in? I'm in West Africa. Which part of West Africa am I in? I'm in Nigeria. Then which part of Nigeria am I in? I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. That way you've been able to move from the higher time frame, which is Africa, all the way down to what? Lagos. So that way it's just explanation of what moving from higher time frame all the way down to lower time frame. Without wasting much time, we're moving on to the chart, and let's see how we can move from higher time frame to lower time frame in a systematic way. Now, these are things they don't really preach about. These are things that people sell in their so-called courses, and a lot of mentors don't even know this. So I'll be pointing out this knowledge out for you guys here for free. That's why you should do well to please subscribe to this channel and smash the like button. Drop a comment for me. Let me know you're really enjoying this video. So guys, let's move on. Sorry for the mistakes, because I'm trying to make this video as real as possible. This is how all my videos will be. Very, very real. No capping here. So let's move on to the chart. Let's see what the chart has for us when we talk about top-down analysis. Alright guys, we're trying to be real as possible. Now we're on the screen, and let's just see top-down analysis. Now top-down analysis, when it comes to top-down analysis, it's not what's it called? It's not just for swing traders, position trader, or day trader. Top-down analysis is for all types of traders. So it's just the knowledge that's a forex. If you call yourself a forex trader, it's a knowledge you should have. I hope my mic's on. Okay, yeah, it's on. I don't want to end up using and I find out that the video isn't short. So now I'm going to be using a pair. Let me use a pair that I've never used. Okay, let me just leave my my red list and just move to the general watch list. Okay, let me use Aussie CHF. Let me just use Aussie CHF. I don't know where it is. That pair is very, very weird. I don't know which of the Aussies are these. Let's see. The Aussie Swiss franc. Let's use this one. Yeah, Aussie Swiss. It's a very weird pair. It's a very, very weird pair. That's why I'm deciding to use it. So just going to show you how to apply top-down analysis. It's nothing too complicated. That's the real truth. Top-down analysis is nothing too complicated, but then you have to know how to do it right. Obviously, you just have to know how to do it right. Okay, Aussie CHF. I said it, very, very weird pair. Very, very weird pair. Okay, so now when you're on the chart like this, now, if you want to do your top-down analysis, be you a day trader, swing trader, and whatnot, the first thing you want to do is to move to like the weekly time frame. You want to move to the weekly time frame. Why are you moving to the weekly time frame? Just like I explained, I said if you want to find Elvis, if you want to find ElvisBillman, and you're trying to get me, how do you get me? Start from start from Africa, West Africa, and whatnot. That's how you can be able to find me. Do you get? So it's just the same thing. Want to move from the weekly time frame, from the monthly, weekly, and whatnot. But then I don't want to waste our time going all the way down to the monthly time frame. And this thing is really affecting me. Let me just drop it down here. I don't know if it's obvious, if you can show. So on the weekly time frame here. Now, when you move to the weekly time frame, number one thing you want to do on the weekly time frame, the first thing you want to do on the weekly time frame is you want to mark out zones, very noticeable zones. And when you're doing your top-down analysis, the major thing you should put in your mind is that whatever you're doing should align to the current price, or whatever you're doing should align to the current position in the market. Just like this is the current position. So now, whatever we're doing on the chart should align to this current position. We can't come and start marking zones here when our current position is here. No, it doesn't just make sense. It doesn't just make sense. So having that in mind, let's see what the chart is doing. So I just want to mark out a few zones. Now, when you're looking for things from the higher time frame, you just want to mark out very, very few zones, nothing too serious. So the first one I want to mark out is I can see a trend. Let's just mark our trend line. I can see a trend. Let's pick from here. Okay, let me just catch 1, 2. I just want to catch 1, 2. Just this simple, just nothing too. That's the thing. Trading is very, very easy. Nothing too. I'm going to try and make this video as short as possible, obviously, so you guys can watch it over and over again. I'm just going to call this W, which is the weekly time frame. And when we come here, I can see from this point, we can see the way price reacted there. So I'm just going to use this horizontal way, and let me just mark this point here. It's a good zone to look out for. Now remember, whatever we're doing is to the current market price. So I feel that's all for the weekly time frame. Nothing much to do on the weekly. Let's move down to the daily. Now, when doing top-down analysis, you need to make sure that the major details are done in the time frames as you move. You can't be marking trend lines only on the daily or the weekly. So just before we do that, let me check my count to be sure it's still recording. Yep, we're still on. So as I said, I'm trying to make this video as real as possible. So now we're in the daily time frame. What I want to mark out on the daily time frame, I just want to mark out a few zones. Not too much. I want to understand the structure of the market. What's the market doing? It's obvious the market is in a downtrend. And from the daily, we don't want to look at things from like the whole broad view. This weekly trend line already shows us the market is in a downtrend. So what do we want to do? We want to see what's happening in the current market. That is from here, this zone. Now, from here, we can see that price was forming, where's my part 2? Okay, this thing should not be slow, should not slow us down. Now, price is forming lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. Oh shit, this thing should not slow us down. A lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, an equal low. Now, why is that? What's that happening? Why did that happen? Because what? We have this line that we drew. Let me just place this here. Because we had this line that we drew here from what? The weekly time frame. This is a support zone. So price tested that support zone. And what's happening here now? Price now pushed up. Now, price pushed up. What happened next? Let's see. The price came down again. Equal low again. Now pushed up. The bulls. This is a pattern whereby I call W pattern. It's what's name? It signals a signal for a buy, basically. W pattern for buy, M for sales. Just like what we have here. These are what I teach. These are what I teach, and I'm going to be teaching all these things free in my YouTube. So do well to subscribe to this channel. I'm not going to take any mentorship for a while. So you can see this is like an M pattern, and we had like the down sales starting. You guys can see. So this was the beginning of the downs. Now, so what do we see here? We can easily see that the same thing that played out here for the sales is literally what's trying to play out here, and we're going to be having buys. So now we just want to know, how do we plug into these buys, and what points do we look out for to exit the buys? At what points do we look out for to exit the buys? So now from the daily time frame, we can see that, okay, Okay, we're moving nicely into buys. We're moving like nicely into buys. Okay, let me just clear to make my charts clean. Let me clear to make my charts clean. And we've already analyzed that. So from this daily, I just want to use, just to have a pictorial view, I will just put a trend line here to just let me know that the market had broken structure. Breaking structure means the market is changing direction. Now, if it's changing direction, I'll just move to the 4-hour time frame. I don't want to do much. That's the thing. You should try and not do. I didn't label the trend line. You just try and not to do much in the market. Just small things will let you understand what you're to do. No play. So having that in mind, the next thing we want to look out for in the market. I hope you're still recording. Please let me check one last time. And yep, we're still recording. So next thing I want to do is, let me see what happened here. You can see how price is pushing it, and price came down here. Price came down here, which means we have a zone here. We have a zone here. Price came to test. So now all these things, they are not just lines. We call them zones. They are zones because price won't just come to test a line. Do you get? Even I have what we call psychology levels and whatnot. So which I'll be dropping those contents, those type of contents in my channel. So I'm trying to make this as real as possible. I'm in Nigeria and they just took the light. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing in my country. I beg, please. So we have price at this point, and from what I can see here, we can now easily draw a trend line from here. We can easily draw a trend line from here. So we can see that price now is changing direction. Price now is changing direction. So now, what points are we going to be looking out for reversals? What points are we going to be looking out for reversals? Our number one point permits me to just turn on my ordering lights. Okay, so having this, and why am I marking the zones? Because I noticed that when price pulled up, yeah, let me show you why I marked those zones. Now, price pulled all the way down here and pulled up here. Now, price pulled all the way down here. Notice that if we had a trend line from here, notice that price push. Note that this was a break. The same type of thing forming here, can you see it pulled up? It's the same thing even just happening here on a larger scale. So that's just what we're looking out for. You guys can see it's very easy to analyze this market and to know the next thing the market will do. So that's why when price pulled here and price rejected all the way down. So now that's why we're marking this zone, because now whatever price is doing, we'll be expecting it to react where at this zone, next to be where at this zone here. But nonetheless, don't forget that the major reason why we do a top-down analysis is for us to see things from the broader view. That's why we had this trend line from the weekly time frame. This trend line already tells us that we're expecting price to pull all the way to come and test this trend line around here. Now, why did I put this here and not put it here? Because I know it's going to take days for this market to get there. It could even take a long time for it to get there. But now, we don't want to wait until this market gets here. We want to make money from this market. So, next thing we'll be looking out for is we'll be moving all the way down. This is Aussie CHF. So, we're moving all the way down towards the lower time frame. Remember what I said earlier? Whichever line you're putting it to with respect to the current market price. So, we'll be moving down towards the 1 hour time frame, and this may be the last time frame because the 15 minutes time frame is usually for our entry, and if we don't see an entry in the market, there's no need for us moving down to the 15 minutes time frame. So you can see I was just doing a proper top-down analysis on the market. So having this in mind, now on the 1 hour time frame, let's see. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe the network is lagging. Not sure. Okay, I think we're back. Are we back? Yes, we're back. So having this in mind, let me just zoom out a bit, or this is the highest it can go. Okay. So now this is the 1 hour time frame. In the 1 hour time frame, I just want to mark on points whereby, okay, price would push up here and what we trade. So we want to know where is the best place for us to get into this market. Where is the best place for us to join this buy, because it seems like a long buy. Now, the first thing I'll just want to do is to mark out one line, which is what this zone here. Why am I marking out this zone? I'm marking this zone because price pushed here, came here, pushed here again, acted like a resistance point. Then here it broke it, retested it, and now it's pushing up. Now, another reason why I'm marking out zone is I want to plot my Fibonacci. If you know me well, if you've not seen my video on Fib, please go and watch my video on Fib. I actually put the link somewhere here, or just go on my channel. You see, I'll put a link on it. So I'm expecting price to push all the way up here before any proper retracement. And in my Fib video, you would understand how much I cherish the 50 and 61.8 region. So I'm expecting price to pull up here. If price pulls up to this point, I'm expecting price now to come down to this 50 and 61.8 region. I like to keep my Fib zone yellow. If you've been following me on YouTube, you'd notice I keep my Fib zone yellow. So whatever price is doing, as a swing trader, I would want price to pull up to here, come down to here before I can start buying the market. But then if I want to sell this market, I can already see that from here I could plot a small trend line that would guide me all the way up. Now this is it. This is just simple. It's very, 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 very simple. Using our top-down analysis, we've been able to understand where this market is heading to and how the market would go. This is a pair I don't trade. Now, if for the day trader, a swing trader could wait for price to come down here, or could wait for what price to get here for him to sell. A day trader, this is even a good position for a day trader. A day trader placing his stop loss around here and just trying to catch price to the next, let's say a 1 to 2. I'm a very strong preacher of 1 to 2. That's a 1 to 2 risk reward. This would be a good trade for a day trader. Now, you see how we've been able to analyze all these things by what? Just coming down to top-down analysis. And if you're a day trader, I would even advise you getting in here. I would say you would have gotten in here. Why? Because we had what I always preach about, a strong bullish candle. A strong bullish candle shows you when the market is about to push. You can see strong bullish candle, then 50% retracement. Always wait for that 50% retracement. It gives you a discount price to buy. You can see this bullish candle, see the 50% retracement, which is around here, which would have been your good entry, your stop loss. Let's just even say you put your stop loss of like 15 pips, which is fair. And now you'd be in profit on this trade. So that's just how we do it. That's just a proper top-down analysis. But now if you're not in on this trade, so if you're buying on this trade, good for you, hold your buys. But now if you're not buying and you're a swing trader, you could wait here to sell, or when price gets here, you can buy. So this is just the proper way to do top-down analysis. You guys can see we've gone all the way from the weekly time frame and we've come down towards the daily time frame. So we've come down to the 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame for better entry. If you move all the way down to the 15 minutes time frame, it should show us a better entry at this point. You may most likely even see a W pattern at that level, which shows us that okay, the market is ready to buy. And here comes our W pattern. As I said, here comes our W pattern. Now let's see, strong bullish candle. Can we see our strong bullish candle? Obviously it's there. We have this strong push, we have this 50% retracement, and we have this push. So if you missed it here, this would have also been a good point for you to enter, just a reasonable stop loss, and you still be in profit on this trade. So how do you guide your trade? You would have marked out this zone here already, just the same thing we did from the higher time frame. You know price could get there and retrace, which is a good point, and you already know the next point should be here. So these are the points you'll be looking out to take your profits. This point you'll be looking out to take profit here, here, or a higher zone here. But you know it's a long buy, so you're on the right side of the market. So if you're planning on swinging it, your final take profit should be at this level here, which is a 1 to 4. So that's just the way they do it. That's just the best way to do top-down analysis. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do well to smash the like button, subscribe to this video, subscribe to this channel. It's not easy shooting content like this. Please just subscribe to this channel, guys. And until next time, I remain my humble self, ElvisBillman, the real estate trader. You know the vibes, guys. Peace.